As a matter of fact, let's be real, it's poor. And we haven't said that much about Arsenal this season. To their credit, the players have put it in, week out. And I find it really hard to be harsh on them, because it's not like seasons gone by where we've seen this a lot. We haven't. We've been seeing excellent performances by the team this season, but they won't need me to tell them. They won't need you to tell them. Today, Arsenal were poor. In goal, I thought Aaron Ramsdale, actually, he did all right. You know what I mean? He was one of the better players. That save he pulled off when it hit that deflection and it was going the other way. I mean, his reflexes were good. You know, he was all right. I'm going to give him a 7. At right back, I thought Ben White was very lacklustre today. You know what I mean? No overlapping runs, no decision making was poor. Just not a good game by him. You know, by his really high standards. He's been one of our most consistent players this season, but he just didn't show up today. I'm going to give him a 5. Martin Odegaard, oof. I'm tempted to give him even less than a 5. He was that bad. But because he's a captain, because he's been brilliant all season, it'd be unfair to do that. I can't. I refuse to. So I'm going to give him a 5, right? But he was shocking today. We've got to be real. Martin Odegaard, his worst game I've seen him, probably in an Arsenal shirt. He's a top quality player who's been incredible for us this season. So I hope people don't take it too harsh, but I've got to tell it as it is. He was poor today. Martinelli, quiet today, but I have to say, they didn't find him enough. The amount of times he was just hanging out wide, you know, screaming for the ball to come to him, and nobody found him, was a bit worrying. I was like, why are they not passing to Martinelli, you know? And I felt that when they hooked him, I didn't think they should have took off Martinelli. I think they should have left him on. He's always a threat when he's running at players. So I'll give him a 6 today. Saka on the other side was probably, if we were going to get anything out of this game, it's probably going to come from him. He looked the more likely, even though himself, he didn't have a great game. But he looked the most likely, so I'll probably give him a 6. And Eddie, listen, he wasn't great today, but you couldn't fault him for a lack of effort, so I'll probably give him a 6 as well. Moving to the subs, I thought Trossard was pretty poor when he came on. He didn't really impact the game at all. And again, very sloppy. Some of the decisions weren't quite right, so I'd probably give him a 5. Jorginho didn't really impact the game at all either. So I'll give him a 5 as well. And Tomiyasu didn't really have enough time to come on and do anything. I'll give him a 5 as well. We were really poor, but let's hope we can bounce back next week. And then, you know what, I don't want no favours from Tottenham as well, because we got to do our business. We got to do our business. We got to bounce back. We still got a little lead. Got to bounce back next week. Mite karete, arigato gozaimasu, channel toroku, ine mo waswezruni. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to AFTV Japan.